The Little Orphan absolutely melts my heart, and a tiny part of me vaguely remembers having seen this as a child. The scene with the orange, or the satsuma, or whatever it is, I kind of recognise it. This was actually released in 1949. It's a Tom and Jerry cartoon, directed, of course, by William Hanna and Joseph Barbera, and this actually won the 1948 Academy Award for the Best Short Subject Cartoon. And I can see why. It is so adorable. The premise is quite simple and also a lot of fun. Jerry is involved in, from what I can tell, he's involved in some kind of program where he spends time with a little orphan mouse. And this little orphan mouse is the most ridiculous little thing ever. He is much smaller than Jerry. He is grey. He's wearing a little diaper, and he's ridiculously cute. And Jerry is looking after him, showing him the ropes, and obviously that's two mice against one tomcat. And the two of them try and steal Tom's food and wind him up. And of course, Tom has two mice to contend with now. And it's absolutely adorable. There are some, I mean, to be honest, the reason I love it is the animation. The animation style is so beautiful. Yes, it's fun to have another mouse with Tom, and how would he react? Will they be able to defeat him finally? Because obviously every episode of Tom and Jerry is Jerry trying to get one over on Tom, basically. Will two mice be better than one? It's an interesting narrative. But for me, and obviously the concept of looking after a little orphan mouse, very inspiring. Entire premise of Stuart Little. But for me, it's the animation style. First of all, the animation of the little mouse himself, who is just so beautiful. The little mouse is called Nibbles, and he is a very hungry mouse. So the majority of this revolves around, first of all, Tom's milk, Tom's food, and then the food on the table. My two favourite bits of animation, and without giving anything about the narrative away, is the first one is when, well, the bit involving the spaghetti strand. I thought that was very cute. And the scene with the orange. I really vividly remember that scene quite a lot. It is so cute. Nibbles is adorable. I can completely see why it won the best short. It's not very often I agree with the winners of the best cartoon shorts. Not that I necessarily think the winners are often bad, but usually my favourite from that year is not the winner. But this one, maybe. I can completely understand why it did so well. I can see why it would have been repeated on TV over the years, hence giving me the opportunity to see it. It's absolutely adorable. This is easily one of my top 5 favourite Tom and Jerry cartoons, I think. It's very cute. If you haven't seen it, definitely check it out. I think you'll thoroughly enjoy it. Definitely a deserved winner.